on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Titans going up against the Chargers. With that, we're off to my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee, as we check in with our broadcast duo of Jim Nantz and Phil Simms at a cold LP Field. Gentlemen.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team will take one more.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we're here for a divisional round matchup. One team came through the wild card weekend. The other one's been sitting back on a bye, waiting for this matchup. So the playoffs continue, and everything is at stake here, partner.
Yeah, it sure is at stake, Jim. I think we have two teams that are very fired up, and you got to be careful when you're a football player. When you get emotional, you got to make sure you can still think about the job that you have to do. The team that does that the best here today is the one that's going to win the game.
Perriman's back deep for the return. He's got one return touchdown this season. The Titans ready to get this action started. We kick off this game. The winner heads on to the conference championship title game. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. He was the 36th pick in the 2011 draft. Quarterback, Colin Kaepernick. The Chargers from the 27. Le'Veon Bell has the catch.
You see zone defenses throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
Second down, even after the completion. They go screen with Bell for about 4.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Bill is someone who certainly starred in the postseason. What was the difference for you between regular season and postseason play?
Jim, so many things to talk about there, but I tell you the one thing you always notice as a player during the playoffs, when you took the field, you knew it was different because truly there was electricity in the stadium.
Whitney Merciless, unmerciful to the quarterback.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Colin Kaepernick under center. The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. Got drilled as he throws it. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. On the way, third down. Kaepernick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's knocked down.
Chargers Chargers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And this punt will be covered up as their defense heads onto the field.
And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
You know, Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
It's a too tight end formation. First down at the 50. The give. They're all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. The Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Second down and 10. Throws the pass. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. It's 3rd down coming up. The Titans come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Snap it out of the gun. Is it caught? Yes, the offense has the ball. It was basically a jump ball there, Phil, and both players had an equal shot at it, but it goes to the offense. How did he do that?
Yeah, we see it more and more in the league, don't we? The quarterbacks are taught, if they're both there together, go ahead and give your wide receiver a chance to make the catch. It was tight, it was close, but it went to the wide receiver.
Still first down.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Get ready.
It'll be 1st and 5. Bernard looking for a lane. That's a gain of 6.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
1st and 10. Leaning on that running attack again here on 1st down.
Giovanni Bernard showed everybody he's not a finesse player all the time. When you need to buck up and just run that football inside, he can get it done. Good job of running in the red zone right there and picking up solid yards.
Out of the shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. Ford's there to make the tackle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The next snap will come from the 2-yard line.
First and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Playoffs are so tough on players and coaches mentally. When you score first in a divisional round playoff game, that is some advantage. Gives you confidence, makes everybody feel good.
The Titans getting ready to kick it away. Perriman's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Titans have come out and made a statement here early. The defense came up big on the game's first series, and then the offense went right out and got them the lead.
Yeah, defense so many times in football games, especially in the NFL, can set the tone and get the rhythm on their side. That's what they did. Let's see if they can continue that dominant play.
First down at the 23. Rashad Perriman with the catch.
Kaepernick's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The Chargers come out in a bunch set. Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation. The catch by Bell. Breaks free, has some space to work with. No one's going to get him now. And in for the touchdown. And it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, a tie game going into the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close, and this one has the looks of that.
The Chargers now with the extra point to tie the game. It's good. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. The Titans are ready to take it to them. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Titans offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it.
Ball was out. A recovery by the defense. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
The Chargers getting set for the point after. Extra point is good. The Chargers getting ready to kick it off. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Titans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The Titans running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Easy catch there. No one near him. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, touchdown. tied the game as this first quarter is winding down. I'm sure they're thrilled not to have to start the second quarter facing a stiff uphill climb.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be thrilled to be tied at this spot right now. The defense has been a little shaky here early in this football game, but the offense, great job of bouncing back to get it TD.
And Matthews is now on the sidelines as the kicking team comes out. He's proving to be a tough cover today. On that drive alone, he picked up over 80 yards receiving. The defense will need to try to do a better job of not losing him in coverage moving forward because he's starting to dominate. Perriman's going to start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Chargers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Takes the hit and throws. The Chargers offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. The Titans defense now is going to go nickel. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
The Chargers, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
Now looking at third down. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch. Bell's marked down after a gain of 9. The Chargers have been involved in a tightly contested game to this point. And on offense, it's the passing game that's been good. Kaepernick's looked good, though, and that should bode well for the rest of this one.
Well, if this keeps up this way, there's no doubt I think it does bode well for them. Everybody is playing well on the offensive side, the play calling, and the defense, they got to find a way to stop this hot quarterback.
Kaepernick's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Bill, you came through in the clutch many times in the postseason. Was it you just weren't as prepared for the regular season? You just didn't care as much? Why did you star so much in the playoffs?
Well,
Ray brings him to the ground.
Personal foul. Placement. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
With the contact, the ball comes out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Titans with a nickel look here on defense. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. Le'Veon Bell has the catch.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Kaepernick from the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Peterson that time on the tackle.
You know, when you're catching the football, there's nothing like catching the pass, whether it's short or long, and breaking a tackle and getting a couple of extra yards. That makes the quarterback have some confidence in you, and he'll start looking for you more.
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 60% on the day. From just inside the 30. Bell in the backfield, single back set. Looking to go up top again on first down.
The catch by Bell, and they are in on Bell. Ends up picking up 11.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
First down at the 18. Intercepted. Phil, how about the timeliness of this interception midway through the second quarter?
Jim, anytime you make an interception on the defensive side, that's a good time. No question. A good time for the defense, the football team. Now we'll see if the offense can take advantage of that.
And that gains 1. And with these type of rush totals, I think you probably have a team here in a tie game that is actually hopeful that better play out of the running game in the second half will lead them to victory.
I think you're right. You know, when you get in situations like this, you have to look at the offensive play caller and hope he has patience and he stays with the running game. I'm sure the head coach is telling him just that.
2nd and 10. Ford's there to take him down.
Well, when you get a defense that's over pursuing and just chasing whoever has the football, you like to run these quarterback keepers, but this defense fast, able to react. They see to keep that time for the quarterback, and they tackle him for no gain.
3rd down. The Titans will line up. The first down markers right at the 23-yard line. He'll take the snap from the gun. Has the reception all alone. 3rd catch today so far. The Titans have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. And Matthews has been a favorite target, Phil.
He has. And listen, when you have that kind of talent on the outside, you got a quarterback that can put it on the money. The offensive line, they're having an outstanding day, too. It adds up to a lot of receiving yards.
Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. The Titans take it from the 38. Got the completion.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Matthews, one of those guys, if he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make a catch. When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Encroachment defense. Still 3rd down.
3rd down after the penalty.
Let's go.
They'll go shotgun here. Here's Baldwin. That's his first reception today.
Well, even though it's late in the first half, I think this is a good job by the coach going to the hurry-up offense. Going to see if the
Ball was out. The offense was able to recover the ball. After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure to watch the clock, don't get a sack, and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you give the message to all your teammates.
It's out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. The Titans are going with a new quarterback after an injury to the starter.
I think sometimes this can help a football team because everybody knows that he's not the starter and they got to pick their play up. If they do that, that's going to be a good sign for this football team.
The Chargers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. They'll take it at the 20. The Chargers back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play. Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 60% on the day. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch. Bell's tackled down after a gain of 2. The Chargers call a timeout and are left now with only 1. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. Le'Veon Bell has the catch. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
It was a short route by the receiver. He catches it and goes all the way down the field and scores a touchdown. And the quarterback looks at the coach and goes, hey, it was a heck of a throw.
The Chargers getting set for the point after. He made it. The Chargers defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. Peterson's got it. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Giovanni Bernard making his way back onto the field. They've fallen behind here, and maybe it has something to do with the fact that he hasn't really been able to do anything on the ground to this point.
Oh, I think it's everything to do with why they're behind in this game so far here today, Jim. And listen, the coach has got to call some different plays. What they've been running has not worked. Time for a different look.
1st down at the 21. Here's the handoff. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
Loss of a couple that time. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. Peterson's got it on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Titans talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Garoppolo's going to take the snap from the shotgun, and he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Second down here. Garoppolo's going to take it from the gun. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Garoppolo lines up in the pistol. The Titans will take the snap from the 35. He's got a little bit of daylight here. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Titans look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The Titans snap it at the 31. Slashes to the left side. Houston's there that time for the tackle.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Second and 8. Miller's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's reception number 4 for him.
Garoppolo's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get to completion.
Garoppolo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Ross is the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Let's go.
Midway into the third. Fords all over that offense and brings him down. You see the rushing numbers now, and, well, there's just not much to look at because neither team has run the ball very well today.
Yeah, really, when you look at running the football, it's not a strength of either football team, so it's pretty easy to stop them in situations like this.
Get ready. Press 38. Press 38.
Third and forever. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee. By getting it into the end zone, they've evened the score with just about a quarter and a half still to play.
Yeah, nice job. Wasn't that, Jim? That was fun to watch, and to see this team under the pressure trying to find a way to tie it up, and they come through and they get it done. Exciting stuff.
Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 21-21. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Chargers will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
The Chargers have been involved in a highly competitive game here today, and it's been their passing attack that has come through. Kaepernick's really been locked in today.
Their passing game has absolutely kept them in this football game. That's why they're tied, and at this point, they have to hope the quarterback is going to lead them to victory. Now, to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
Kaepernick's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The Titans lined up in the nickel. First down and 10. The catch by Bell. Barrels ahead.
Coaches love it when there's a pass thrown, and whoever catches that ball, if they can break a tackle, that's just some extra yards, and that's what you're looking for, and that's what it takes to be a winning football team.
Kaepernick's now completed his last 7 passes. First and 10. And incomplete this time as Kaepernick can't connect. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. Intercepted! On his way. The 30. Tackle's made. Late in the third and a tie game. What a time for an interception.
Great time for an interception. Great time to take advantage of it on the offensive side. Get ahead of this game. Get to the fourth quarter and watch the other team be under pressure, see if they can handle it.
Matthews with the reception. Touchdown, Tennessee Titans. And Matthews, his second touchdown of the game. And with the fourth quarter fast approaching, that touchdown puts them in front.
And what they did with that touchdown, they just put all the pressure on the opponents. The offense, they're going to feel that pressure when they go out there. Let's see if they can handle it.
Lined up now in kickoff formation. Perriman's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Chargers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Chargers take it from the 28. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch. And they are in on Bell. That'll do it for the third quarter here in Nashville, Tennessee. Back in just a moment. The Chargers are rolling after a huge gainer at the end of quarter number 3.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
First down following the long play. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Titans will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
Get ready. Break 38.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Garoppolo's brought down after picking up just a yard. Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. 3rd down coming up. The Titans need to get to the 50 for a first down. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And the ball is fumbled. The defense has the football. And he'll officially touch the player, the down player right there.
It's plain and simple. If you want to stay in the game, you got to hold on to the football. That time, that fumble, that was careless. Keep those hands wrapped around it when the defenders are getting ready to hit you.
The Chargers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done. The Chargers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Kaepernick will be taking the snap out of the pistol. The Chargers snap it at the 31. Le'Veon Bell has the catch. Bell's tackled right at the 20.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Kaepernick's completion percentage 70% on the day.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
The Titans set at the line. Dime package. Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation. Dwayne Bowe brings it in. That's his first reception today.
The Chargers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field. 2nd and goal from the 2. Toss play. He jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. Midway through the 4th quarter, and that touchdown has this game deadlocked.
Yeah, good job by the offense. Now, as I look at this, can the defense seize the opportunity here? All the momentum which is on their side, can they go out there and make a stop and give their offense a chance to win this game?
The Chargers can tie it up with the point after. The point after is good. Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. The score's 28-28. Peterson's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Titans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The game is tied and time is a factor. They'll go ground. Gathers is the one who brings them to the ground. Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, a lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
2nd down and 8. Handoff. That's a gain of 8. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. Garoppolo's got it in the gun. Makes the reception. Has 12 on this play. It's first down as they head to the line. No time to huddle right now. They go right to the hurry-up.
Well, in this hurry-up offense, such a big part of the NFL. So many close games. You better be good in the hurry-up offense.
Second down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Takes it from the gun. Baldwin's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's reception number 2 for him. That's a timeout by the defense. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Garoppolo's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Jordan Matthews brings it in. The Titans continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. And Matthews has been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
And Bernard is brought down. The Chargers will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. First down on the way.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Back to him. Bernard looking for a lane. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Let's go.
2nd and goal from the 5. In the end, it picks up only a yard. The Chargers defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. Ready to take the snap at the 4.
Let's go.
3rd and goal at the 4. They feed it to him one more time. Lining up now for a big field goal. Could give them the lead here in the 4th. The kick is good. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
And a run back of about 16. And Jamie Collins heads back to the huddle. And this unit is poised to wrap up the victory if they can come up with a big stand right now, Phil.
I would say this to the defense, don't be afraid. Go out there, be aggressive, take a chance if you have to, and win the game right here.
Taken down, and the clock continues to be their enemy right now. The Chargers, last snap. Let's see what they can do here.
Good job by the offense here, Jim. Be in a hurry-up mode. You have no timeouts left. You need to get this play clock stopped.
Well, Phil, it was a good run for the year, but the season ends here today in the divisional round.
Yeah, this is tough. It's tough. The way they lost, to lose late in the game, divisional round, all the hard work that went into it, it really means almost nothing to you at this moment. Go home, forget about the game, then think about all the wonderful things you did during the season and get ready for next.
For Phil Simms and all the crew,